just got a blue screen of death. I did not do anything wrong. Now I know what is going to happen. I guess there is going to be a Barney Error right now.
We interrupted your Windows XP section for a Barney error. Barney was killed by Yin Yang Fan. Yin Yang Fan put a bomb inside Barney's lair, and it exploded in 2 centuries. Now here's a reminder for you, do not turn off your Windows XP computer. I repeat, do not turn off your Windows XP computer. Because if you do, then you will lose a chance. But, if you do it 800 times, then you will not like it. What happens next? Now I'm off.
Now remember, I am watching you. And please don't turn off your Windows XP computer, because it is extremely important to follow the rules. Oh, I see that you turned off your computer once. Please don't do it again, because if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will reduce. Now you have 799 chances left. Hey, did you just turn it off again? Now you have 798 chances left. And if you turn it off again, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 95 decades. Guess what? The timer has decreased to 1 century and 95 decades. Now here's the deal. Every 3 times that you try to turn it off, the timer will reduce. In addition, you have 797 chances left. Is that even your 4th time now? You got 796 chances left. And if you keep doing this, then you are not going to like it. Also, the timer will go down to 1 century and 90 decades if you turn it off 2 times more. Okay, you got 795 chances because you turned it off 5 times in a row. Also, if you turn it off again, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 90 decades. Now the timer's dropped to 1 century and 90 decades, and I almost forgot, if you turn off your computer 5 times more, then the background will change into a different color. Also, you have 794 chances left. So now you turned off your computer 7 times now. Well, you got 793 chances left. I am reminding you to not turn it off your Windows XP computer because it is more important than playing video games, watching TV, or even listening to music.
Hey Barney, you look pretty familiar with me. Also, I don't even remember you're from Barney Error 100, the super duper longest and very scariest Barney Error in the galaxy. Made by multi-F-Error Barney Error Master 759. Barney Error. Number 1 Error 2.5. Made by Mr. Global Organization and even on Barney Error 12.50. The longest and scariest Barney Error. Made by a Crimson Circle Boy, aka Christian Dinello. And you are telling me to not turn off my Windows XP computer. Is that right?
Of course, I do remember you as well, ED. And I want you not turned off your Windows XP because it is extremely important to follow the rules, including my speech as well. Well, I guess not. Okay, ED. You have 792 chances left. And the next time that you will turn it off, the timer will decrease to 1 century and 85 decades, and if you turn it off 2 times more, then the background will change to a latest magenta. Now you better listen to me this time. Now if you turn off your Windows XP section 1 more time, then the background will change to a latest magenta. Also, the timer has decreased to 1 century and 85 decades. Now you have 791 chances left.
Yeah, it's raining.
That's right, 20D. The background has changed to white magenta because you turned off your computer 10 times. Now here's the deal. Every 10 times that you try to turn it off, the background will change. So now you have 790 chances left to spare. Also, if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 80 decades. If you turn off your computer again, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 80 decades. Thus, you have 789 chances to spare. Now the timer is down at 1 century and 80 decades. Plus, you have 788 chances left. And if you turn it off another 3 times more, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 75 decades. Oh wow, you have 787 chances left to spare. Now please start turning off your computer right now. Also, the timer will decrease in 1 century and 75 decades if you turn it off 2 more times. Okay, just one more time and then the timer will decrease in 1 century and 75 decades. Now you better stop. Okay. Now you have 785 chances left and the timer is now at 175 centuries. Whoops, I mean 1 century and 75 decades. Sorry about that. I promised that it will never happen again. Haha.
Barney, why did you even make a mistake like you did to the other Barney Errors?
Well, that's because I can make mistakes sometimes. But why would you even talk about my mistakes? You are not supposed to said that. You lost a chance for that. Speaking of that, you have 784 chances left. And guess what else? I added the actions on text box right under the turn of count, and every time that you try to do something bad, the number of actions will occur, and these kinds of actions are insulting me, blocking me, punching me, kicking me in the crotch, calling me a stupid purple dinosaur, and many more of these kinds of actions can count as a turn-off count. But on rare occasions, not only I'll take away a chance from you, but also 2 chances as well, or even 3 chances as well. And sometimes I will take away half a chance of you as well. So please don't do anything to get rid of this error. Oh, come on, Vlad. I know that you tried to get rid of this error. Now, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 70 decades. And if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the background will change to a lighter magenta. Welp, the timer is down at 1 century and 70 decades. And if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the background will change to a lighter magenta. Also, you have 782 chances left. Now if you turn off your computer 1 more time, then the background will change to a lighter magenta. Also, you got 781 chances to spare. Okay, Vlad, you turned off your computer 20 times in a row. Now the background has changed to lighter magenta. Also, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 65 decades. Come on now, Flint. You are not being fair. I told you to not turning it off. And if you leave your computer once, then you might be able to make it to feel more generous. Got it? And by the way, the timer has set up to 1 century and 65 decades. Well, I'm not mad at you yet, but you must be able to listen to me at once. And if you turn it off twice more, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 60 decades. Now if you turn off your computer one more time, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 60 decades. Plus, you got 777 chances left. Yes, that's correct. The timer has dropped to 1 century and 60 decades. You need to know about not turning it off. And if you keep this up, then you will be done for. Okay, seriously, please don't turn it off for now, because if you turn it off 2 more times, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 55 decades. And if you turn it off 5 times more, then the background will change to magenta. Also, you got 775 chances left. If you turn off your computer one more time, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 55 decades, and you got 774 chances left.
So is that how you play? Well, I am turning off my Windows XP computer no matter what.
You see now, LED. The timer has decreased to 1 century and 55 decades for turning it off 27 times. And if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the background will change to magenta. As well, the timer will go down to 1 century and 50 decades.
You know, I am really out of this right now. And because of this, I will block the screen instead.
Oh my god.
Yes, it will. Now I come. Oh, Crown, it didn't work at all. I guess I spoke too soon.
Of course it didn't work. And also, why would you attempt to block me? You know I need to see you. And that also counts as a turn off. Now if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the background will change to magenta. As well, the timer will decrease to 1 century and 50 decades. Okay, you only got 771 chances left. And if you turn it off again, then the background will change to magenta. Along with the timer will decrease to 1 century and 50 decades. Well, the background has changed to magenta and the timer has decreased to 1 century and 50 decades for turning it off 30 times. And if you turn it off 10 times more, then the background will change to pink. Also, you got 770 chances left. And if you turn it off 3 times more, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 45 decades. Please stop for once or things are going to get worse for turning it off continuously. For now, you got 769 chances left. And doing this twice for results, the timer will drop to 1 century and 45 decades. You need to pay more attention to me rather than turning it off. Because if you do that again, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 45 decades. Plus, you got 768 chances to spare. century and 45 decades, and if you turn it off another 3 times, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 40 decades. Also, you got 767 chances left. You have been serious right now. You got 766 chances left. And if you do it this twice more, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 40 decades. Okay, Vlad. If you turn it off again, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 40 decades. Plus, you got 765 chances left. And if you turn it off 5 times more, then the background will change to pink.
How about if I use the secret command to delete the error? Let's see if it works or not.
Hey, why do you even use the secret command to get rid of my error? That results as a turn off count. By the way, the timer has dropped to 1 century and 40 decades, and if you turn it off 4 times, then the background will change to pink. And doing this twice more, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 35 decades. Now if you turn it off again, then the timer will set to 1 century and 35 decades, and you got 763 chances left. Looks like that the timer is set to 1 century and 35 decades. Now if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the background will change to pink. Alright, if you turn off your computer 1 more time, then the background will change to pink. Plus, you got 761 chances left. You see now, LED. The background has changed to pink. You got 760 chances remaining. Also, if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 30 decades, so please start turning off for real this time. Come on now, you need to listen to me instead of turning it off. Because the timer is now at 1 century and 30 decades, and if you do it another 3 times, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 25 decades. Okay, if you turn it off 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 25 decades. Plus, you got 758 chances left.
How about if I throw a tomato on you to see how do you like it or not?
Oh my goodness. Why do you throw a tomato at me? That will also count as a turn off. Now, if you turn it off again, then the timer will set to 1 century and 25 decades. Now the timer is set to 1 century and 25 decades. If you turn it off another 3 times, then the timer will set to 1 century and 20 decades. Now you only have 756 chances remaining. And if you turn it off 5 times more, then the background will change to rose. One more thing. If you turn it off 2 times more, then the timer will set to 1 century and 20 decades. If you turn it off again, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 20 decades. Now you have 754 chances remaining. to 1 century and 20 decades, and if you turn it off 3 times, then the background will change to rows. As well, the timer will set to 1 century and 15 decades. Brew, do not cough at me like that. Coughing at me will result as a turn-off count. You are 2 chances away from the rose background. As well, the timer is dropped in 1 century and 15 decades. Now, if you turn it off for the last time, then the background will change to rose. Along with the timer will set to 1 century and 15 decades. That's so right, Vlad. The background is now rose, and the timer is at 1 century and 15 decades. And here's what I am going to say next. If you turn off your computer 50 times, then I will no longer be normal mode, but instead, I will be mad at you. Now you got 750 chances left, and if you turn off another 3 times, then the timer will drop to 1 century and 10 decades. Please prevent from turning off your computer, because if you do that 2 more times, then the timer will go down to 1 century and 10 decades.
What if I throw a raspberry at you instead of a tomato? I will try that.
Vlad, how could you just throw a raspberry at me instead of a tomato? You know that also counts as a turn off. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 1 century and 10 decades.
Why are you doing this to me?
Will, look at the timer. It is now 1 century and 10 decades. Now if you turn off thrice more, then the timer will decrease to 1 century and 5 decades. Now please don't turn off your computer for now.
Why would you kiss a potato?
You got 746 chances left to spare. And if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the times will decrease to 1 century and 5 decades. You got 5 chances left before the background will change to violet red. And your last chance before the timer will drop to 1 century and 5 decades.
Do you want to put the
Correct,
Plankton
Vlad.
movie on
The
TV
timer's
at
at
the
1
cinema?
century and 5 decades. And if you turn it off another 3
I'll turn it on
times,
to TV.
then the timer will decrease to 1 century. Now you got 744 chances left.
On the cinema app, since we don't have Netflix. Oh!
So now you got 743 chances left to listen to me. And if you turn off 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 1 century. And if you turn off your computer 3 more times, then the background will change to violet red.
You know what, Barney? Forget it. I will going to watch some videos on my phone.
Let's go before the tornado comes. I got like a little store.
Yes, I'm drunk. I'm drunk with the star 4,000 videos worth profit maker of all time. Which feels dark closer.
That's right. I've been causing so much trouble lately with users' videos such as Weather Star 4000 video, Racing Star, RJR Goose, and more. Along with my friends Ray, Dark God Bowser, Dark Jughead Bowser, Dark Bowser Jr., Dark Cyber Bowser, Dark Bowser and other Dark Bowsers. Anyways, I'm here to help back the 10 charts.
Oops. I forget about that. There is no phone use during a Barney Error. I am so sorry, but using your phone will also count as a turn off. Now, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 1 century. See the timer? It is at 1 century. Now, if you turn off your computer one more time, then the background will change to violet red. Not to mention that you only have 741 chances left. You may not notice about the background. And yes, it is now violet red. And if you turn off your computer 2 times, then the timer will decrease to 995 years. So now you have 740 chances left.
Barney? No. More like that. It's been... Oh my god, we're back. This purple dinosaur
No, I
sucks.
can't do that, man.
First of
I'm
all,
still like
he
this.
always gives me Barney errors on my PC for no reason at all. And
No, I'm
second,
pointing.
he always destroys my computer 24/7. I hope this person stops making errors. Do you know who likes him? Nobody. Wanna know who hates him? Everyone. So screw Barney and screw his errors. Pokemon is so many times better than Barney. End of rant.
Plan, what was that all about? And why did you rant on me like that? And worst of all, it was the style and you know that will also count as a turn off. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 995 years. Now the timer has set to 995 years. And turning off your computer thrice more will result the timer will drop to 987 years. You don't want to get into trouble, do you? Then I suggest you to stop turning off your computer. Because if you turn it off 2 times more, then the timer will decrease to 987 years.
Like they're so funny when he kissed the plane.
Now if you turn off your computer again, the timer will drop to 987 years. And by the way, you got 736 chances left to spare.
I can't do this.
Now the timer's at 987 years. And if you turn off your Windows XP computer session 5 times, then the background will change to light pink. And doing this another 3 times, then the timer will drop to 975 years. You are only 2 chances away from the timer will drop to 975 years. And only 4 chances left until the background will change to light pink. So please don't let that happen.
Well, guess what, Barney? I never even
I
cared
can't
about
do
what
this.
you just said. And because of this, I will replace you with your Metron Hummus Bay.
Hey, Glenn, did you really have to replace me with all for miles away? That results as a turn off. You have 3 chances until the background will change to light pink. And if you turn it off again, again, then the timer will set to 975 years. Now the timer is set to 975 years. And if you turn off your computer twice more, then the background will change to light pink. And you got 732 chances left. Please stop turning off your computer. Because if you do that again, then the background will change to light pink. So now you got 731 chances remaining. Now the background has changed to light pink. And if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 963 years. And by the way, you only have 730 chances left to spare. You see, the timer's at 963 years. So now you need to pay attention this time, or otherwise the timer will set to 950 years if you turn off your computer 3 more times.
It stopped.
Try not to turn off your computer, or the next 2 times you try to do it, then the timer will drop to 950 years. In this case, you got 728 chances left.
How about if I put SpongeBob posters on the adder instead?
Hey, why do you even put SpongeBob posters on my adder? That also counts as a turn off. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 950 years. You got the red flag. The timer has set to 950 years. And if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the timer will drop to 944 years. Seriously, you just gotta know about not turning it off. Because if you turn off your computer 5 times, then the background will change to cherry violet. One last thing, if you turn off your computer 25 times, then I will be mad at you. So now you have 725 chances left remaining.
No karate, no jellyfishing.
Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 944 years. So you got 724 chances left.
Turning off this PC is annoying and it is wasting my time.
Vlad, why do you even said that? That also counts as turning it off. And now the timer is set to 944 years. Now if you turn off your computer 3 times, then the background will change to cherry violet. And the timer will set to 936 years.
Is that a different kind of pink?
You are only 2 chances away until the background will change to cherry violet. Along with the timer will drop to 936 years.
Hey, what happened to the adder?
We are having a technical difficulties right now. We will be right back shortly.
5 minutes later.
Okay, the error is back. Anyways, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 936 years. As well, the background will change to cherry violet. Why, yes, Vlad. The background is now cherry violet. And you see the timer? It is now 136 years for turning off your computer 80 times. Now, if you turn it off 3 times more, then the timer will drop to 925 years.
Oh, looks like someone is calling in on Discord. Let me answer this call before it's too late.
Oh, and And I also forgot about that. There is no way you can call someone on Discord during a Barney Error, and that will also count as a turn off. Now, if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will increase to 925
Holy cow,
years.
that was a hot sock on the back.
You got given 718 chances by now. And if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 925 years. You really need to stop turning off your computer by now. Right. You should have listened for that.
No, I'm staying here no matter what. No, you're lying, Mr. Fast.
Well, look at that. The timer is now at 925 years. You really need to pay attention to me this time. Because if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the timer will set to 911 years.
Well, then you give him your net.
You are starting me a little bit annoyed. Now you got 716 chances left. And if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will decrease to 911 years. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 911 years. Another thing to say that if you turn off your computer 5 times, then the background will change to purple.
Then I will go to Roblox instead.
You are not allowed to go to Roblox. This results as a turned off skill. Now the timer is at 911 years. And if you turn off your computer, then the timer will drop to 906 years. You are only 3 chances left until the background will change to purple. And 2 more chances left until the timer will drop to 906 years.
Hey, I don't pay for that.
Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 906 years. And if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the background will change to purple. So please stop turning off your computer. Because you only got 712 chances left.
Best day ever.
As you can see, the timer is at 906 years. Now, if you turn off your computer 1 last time, then the background will change to purple. So now you got 711 chances by
Hey,
now.
why did you punch him? No, you're not.
Okay, the background is now purple. Now here's the deal. If you turn off your computer 10 more times, then the background will change to indigo and I will be mad at you. Also, if you turn off your PC twice more, then the timer will set to 892 years. You only have 710 chances left to spare. You are not going to like it if you continue to turn it off. So please stop turning off your computer or else the timer will drop to 892 years if you do it again. So now you have 709 chances left.
What?
Now the timer has dropped to 892 years. You better be notified by not turning off your computer by now. Because if you do it another 3 times, then the timer will set to 884 years.
How about if I will go to the iTunes store instead?
You are also not allowed to go to item store during a Barney Error. This results as another turn off. Last chance until I will be mad at you and the background will change to purple. Not to mention that you got 707 chances left. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 884 years. Plus, you got 706 chances left. As you know, the timer is now 884 years. Now if you turn off your computer 5 times, then the background will change to indigo and I will be mad at you. Also, if you turn off your computer 3 times, then the timer will drop to 875 years. You are definitely not going to like this part when I get mad at you if you turn off your computer 4 times. Now the chances are 704, so if you turn off your computer 2 times, then the timer will drop to 875 years.
You're not Patrick.
Okay, seriously,
What the
you
heck
are
is that?
ignoring me for no reason at all.
That looks like a
Because of
piece
that,
of
you have 3
underwear.
chances left until you become mad. Also, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will set to 875 years.
Take Barney. I got a gift for you.
Okay, what is it, Vlad?
This.
Oh my goodness me, Vlad. Why did you even say something rude like that? And why did you block me again? Now the timer's at 875 years. Now, if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the background will change to indigo and I will be mad at you. Now pay attention to me, and here's what I am going to say next. If you turn off your computer again, then the background will change to indigo and I will be in mad mode. So now you got 701 chances left to spare.
Well, not gonna happen. And because of this, I am turning off my computer again.
Okay, just don't say that I didn't warn you right now. That's right. I am now mad at you for turning off your computer 100 times in a
My
row.
God.
And now the background has changed to an
Oh
indigo as well.
my
By the way, if you turn off your
God.
computer again, then the timer will drop to 863 years. Oh, and did I mention that the font has changed to Quixit, which is the brand new font that no one have ever done it before. Another thing to say that if you turn off your computer 10 times more, not only I will change the background, but it will also change the fonts as well. So don't let that happen.
Quixent font. That is a new font that I never seen it before. Not to mention that it's not like monoground font. But anyways, time to turn it off.
Seriously, you need to stop turning it off, because it's getting annoying. Now the timer's at 863 years. And if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the timer will drop to 850 years.
Then I will change your voice to Sally to see how do you like it or not.
Oh my god. Vlad, why did you change my voice to Sally? You know that I am not a female character. I'm a male character. Now I am changing my voice to Gitaru again.
There. I changed my voice to Kliru again. And changing my voice to Sally will also count as a turn off. Now you got 698 chances left. And if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 850 years. Drew, stop it from turning it off your computer right now, and I mean it. Because if you do so, then the timer will set to 850 years. Now the timer's at 850 years. You will really need to stop the whole thing. You're going to get worse if you keep on turning it off. Now you got 696 chances left. Now if you turn off your computer 5 times, then the background will change to lavender. Not just that, but the font will change to no round. Not to mention that you only have 695 chances left remaining. off your computer. It's getting me very annoying right now. So if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 846 years.
Then I will go to the App Store for that.
You are also not allowed to go to the App Store during a Barney Error. This will also count as a turn off. Now if you turn off your computer 3 more times, then the background will change to lavender. As well, the font will change to Nova Round. One more thing, the timer has decreased to 846 years.
Come on, all blue!
Just stop turning it off your computer. Because if you
Don't you talk back to me! Do it what you told! Do it! Do it! Do it! Come on! Do it now! Do it now! Why? No!
Your last warning. Because if you turn off your computer one last time, then the background will change to lavender. The timer will drop to 837 years. And the font will change to Nova Round.
Why is bro so funny?
I have no clue.
You got it, Doug Flan. The background is now lavender. The timer's at 837 years. And the font has changed to Nova Round. Now if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the timer
Come on,
will
Oprah!
25 years.
Do it what you told! Don't you talk back to me! Do it what you told! Do it! Do it! Do it! Come on, do it now!
Please stop it. You realize that you need to listen to me.
No.
Not turning it off. Now you got 689 chances left to spare. And if you turn off your computer
I can't
4
stop.
times, then the timer will drop to 825 years.
Yes, I hate my cousin.
You are really getting me more annoyed than ever. You must stop, or else the timer will set to 825 years if you turn it off again.
Then I will throw a button instead.
Oh!
Oh my freaking god. Glenn, how dare you even throw it at me? And it was bad as throwing a tomato at me or even a raspberry at me. And it also counts as a turn off. Now, the timer's at 825 years. Now stop with your turn off right now and I mean it. Are you through? No good show. You got 686 chances by now. And you got to stop turning it off right now. Or the timer will drop to 813 years if you turn off your computer 2 more times. You got 5 chances left until the background will change to Midnight Indigo, and the font will change to Bauman's. Not confused about Bauhaus 93 font because it will not use that font until they become furious at you.
I am throwing one of the mushroom on you to make you feel better.
Glenn, why did you throw one of my mushroom at my face? Are you even trying to give me an extra life or one? Well, I don't think so, because it counts as a turn off. The timer is now 813 years. You got to pay attention to me in the decision. Now you have 684 chances left. Quit it now. Stop. Just stop. You got 683 chances left to the list to me. And if you turn off your computer twice more, then the timer will set to 806 years. Seriously now, you got to be kidding me. You got 682 chances left. And if you turn off your computer one more time, then the timer will drop to 806 years.
Then I will give you a red card for refusing to leave my session alone.
Are Are you serious right now? Why would you even give me a red card? I am not in dead meat, and this will result as a turn off. Now the timer's at 8 and 6 years. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the background will change to Midnight Indigo, and the font will change to Bowman's. I told you, the background is now Midnight Indigo, and the font has changed to Bowman's. You really need to stop turning off your computer right now or else you will be so screwed. Anyways, if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will drop to 792 years. Why are you still not listening to me? You are getting me more angry every time that you turn off your computer. And plus, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will decrease to 794 years. You see this now, Vlad? The timer is 794 years because you never listened to me 122 times. And if you turn off your computer 3 times more, then the timer will drop to 782 years. Vlad, what are you doing?
Sleepy. Because I am too tired to shutting down my computer off. So I guess I decided to sleep during the error of errors.
Excuse me, Vlad, but what thinks that it's okay to go to sleep during a bug error? I did not even say that you can go to sleep during a bug error. That will result as a turn off. Now you got 677 chances left.
Oh yes, you did. Although you let me sleep during the error.
Don't you start your this attitude with me. And no, I didn't let you go to sleep during the error of mine. So you only got 2 chances left until the timer will drop to 782 years. Alright, if you even try to turn it off again, then the timer will go down to 782 years. I am really not kidding. Not even a single joke whatsoever. OMG. Look at the timer. It is now at 782 years. Now you got 5 chances left until the background will change to light lavender, and the font will change to Orbitron. Why? Just why? Why? Now you got 674 chances left. And if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 775 years.
You know what, Barney? I am never even going to listen to you. Because of that, I am changing your language to pt.1 right now. You know what, Barney? I am never even going to listen to you. Because of that, I am changing your language to pt.1 right now.
Don't do
O
it.
Deus meus, Vlad, cura lingua mea muta sed porcum
What the heck?
non est valde ridiculum, mutatus sam back to English.
There, the language is back to English. Anyways, changing my language to Pig Latin can also count as another turned off verification. Now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 775 years. Yeah, the timer is now at 775 years. And if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the background will change to lavender, and the font will change to Orbitron.
Ouch.
Power button, and there goes the background will change to light lavender, and the font will change to Orbitron. Now you better stop turning it off now. Your chance count out are currently 671. You know what? The background is now white lavender, and the font contest changed to now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 764 years. Do you realize what is the timer of now? Yeah, that's right. Is it now at 764 years? You need to stop turning off your computer right now, and I'm very serious right now. Now you have 669 chances left to spare. Drew, no matter how many times did I have to tell you about not turning it off? You are continually doing this nonsense. Now you must stop before the timer will drop to 750 years if you turn off your computer 2 more times. Actually, let me tell you this. You have a Sega Genesis, right?
He's a guy that likes it.
I have a lot of Sonic games, including some Sonic ROM hacks
Why?
created by other Sonic
Where's
fans.
mine?
What else would you like to author?
Well, I would say that you have this game called Barney's Hide and Seek game. It is a great
You
game
know
in
what
my
I noticed?
So why don't you
Me
pop
and
it in your
Gavin
Sega
have a
Genesis to
pinball
show me
in the
some
same
gameplay of
spot.
yours?
No, never in 49 decades. I do not want to play this garbage at any moment at all. Let me tell you why it sucks. Aside from the decent graphics, the gameplay itself is boring and simplistic, even for entertainment standards. It has very repetitive levels, and it is ridiculously easy and short, which means that you can beat it in half an hour. Not to mention that your voice acting in the game is apparent because your words are fractured between nouns and verbs. Your show is intended for young children, and when people are over the age of 6, they begin hating your show, which means that people become too young to play video games. Also, by the time they are old enough, they will outgrow you on your show. I'm not done yet. Any level can be completed, especially when you fail to find the children. There is also a mechanic where you see a stoplight. You have to wait for it to turn green, which is utterly laziness. I am still not done yet. If you don't press any buttons by itself, the game plays itself. Not to mention that the AI ignores the children. This, coupled with the fact that you can win this game even when failing to find the children, this is the second reason why this game is entirely easy. Worst of all, there is absolutely no way to mute at any point at all, unlike other games that you can lose. And I have come to like Metroid, Samus Returns, A Heart in Time, Super Smash Brothers, Ultimate Therapy, Planet Robots, You Super Mario Brothers, You the Logs, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Therapy Fighter 2, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Super Therapy Clash, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Amethyst Ninja 2, Into the Shadows, Shanty and the Seven Sirens, Splatoon 2, ARMS, Ninja, Mario Party 7, Pokemon Ash's Adventure Shattered Head, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Drawn to Life, Two Realms, and much, much more.
Whoa, Flap, super offensive. Why would you talk about this beloved masterpiece of a game of mine like that?
Also, Barney, you know that your hide and seek game is my least favorite game of all time, even in my gaming career. Also, you seriously need to hide from your over 10. Your hide and seek game is stupid, and never talk about this disgusting garbage pile of a game anymore. I never want to hear another complaint about this dreadful game anymore. My God.
UN, Glenn, seriously, why the hell would you do this such a memorable game in my opinion? That is not okay at all. Oh, my God. What the hell did you just say about my hide and seek game in the first place? It appears that you insulted every single thing about this game. Now, as for your nonsensical behavior, you have taken 2 chances away from you. By the way, the timer is now at 750 years. Now you are at the number of the beast chances, which is 666 chances.
Hey, Barney, are you hungry? I could give you a knuckle sandwich.
Drew, I was never even... counts as a turn. I was never even. Unacceptable. Punching needle also counts as a turned off skill. Now you got 665 chances left. And if you turned off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will drop to 747 years.
Oh! Do that.
Alright. If you
Oh!
turn off your computer 4 more times,
Don't do
then the
that.
background will change to Sky Blue and the font will change to Hammersmith 1. And if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will decrease to 747 years. Just look, the timer has dropped to 747 years. So now you got 3 chances left until the background will change to Sky Blue, the font will change to Hammersmith 1, and the timer will decrease to 734 years.
We interrupted this Barney Error program with the Raffiner error, because I don't care.
Ravina, what are you doing here? You are not supposed to be here, you know. Now get out. Vlad, how dare you even interrupted my error with the Raffiner error? That will count as a turned off qualification. And since you did it after turning it off, I have took 2 chances away from you. And this will be your last chance until the background will change to Sky Blue. The font will change to Hammersmith 1. And the timer will drop to 734 years. Great! Now the background is now Sky Blue. It's dropped to 734 years. And the font has changed to Hammersmith 1. This is the result of refusing to listen to me 140 times. By the way, if you turned off your computer 30 times, then I will be furious at you. Now you got 660 chances to spare. Dude, just stop this nonsense right this instant. And guess what else? You got 659 chances left. And if you turn off your computer 2 times more, then the timer will drop to
But
725
what if I
years.
satisfied the customer? Ooh.
You know what? If you turned off your computer 1 more time, then I'm cutting the timer to 725 years. By the way, you got 658 chances left to spare. Do you realize about the timer? Yet, of course, it is now at 725 years. You need to stop right now and it is final. Also, if you try to turn it off your computer another 3 times, then the timer will decrease to 711 years.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to tickle you with a feather. Here it comes right now.
It tickles, it tickles, it tickles, it tickles, it tickles. Please stop it, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. Haha. What the actual flip? Vladimir Putin. How dare you even tickle me with a feather? You should know that is very embarrassed and it will result as a turned off skill. Now you got 656 chances left.
Barney, did you seriously have to say my name like that? Well, whatever. I am still turning off my computer.
Well, guess what? If you turned off your computer 5 times more, then the background will change to blue, and the font will change to lily to 1. Oh, and if you turned off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 711 years. Hey, look, the timer has dropped to 711 years. You need to stop this madness right now or you are going to regret it. Also, you got 654 chances left.
Oh, really? 711 years? If you take the 100 out of 711, then you get 711. Ha! Get it? Because that's the name of a famous street store where I get to drink a platter of Slurpees.
Hey, that does not make sense. Why would you use your inspiration to imagine a famous treat store, like 7-Eleven? It would also result as another turned-off qualification thanks to you talking about the times. By the way, if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will go down to 705 years.
If you are watching part 15 of Barney Error 6.5, the longest and scariest Barney Error in the world, made by the ST channel zone/speedster camera, then why not get a cold drink or something to enhance the experience? Even better, you can.
We don't even stream it. Why would you even attempt to break the fourth rule by telling the people who are watching this error to get a cold drink while Barney Error is intact? That will result in another turn off. Now, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will downsize to 705 years. Alright, the timer got minimized to 705 years. And if you even dare to turn off your computer one last time, then the background will change to blue, and the font will change to literally to 1. I can't believe that the background is now blue, and the font has changed to literally to 1. Now, if you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will reduce to 693 years.
Well, guess what? I am bringing forth from the SDI to screech you. 4. Come over here.
Okay, what is it,
I
Vlad?
need you to screech Barney badly, please.
Yes, I will screech Barney right now.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Wait for what do you do?
Ah!
Oh my macaroni and cheese! Why would you get 4 to screech me like that? That can also count as yet another considerable turned off bread. Now if you try to turn it off, then the timer will drop to 693 years.
Ho 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 ha. Soy rotten. Speaking of screeching, what did you mean? It was pretty hilarious. You really got me. Ho 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 ha.
Dude, no one gives a crap. Anyways, stealing Microsoft Sam's laugh line will result as a turn off. And guess what else? The timer has dropped to 693 years for that. You only got 648 chances left. Hey, I didn't start my sentences. How dare you even turn off your computer before I start my sentence? Lucky you did not lose a chance. But you better not do it again. Okay, now if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 687 years. Sigh, this is really ridiculous right now. As you can see, the timer has dropped to 687 years. So now you are 5 chances left until the background will change to cornflower blue. As well, the font will change to Fredoga 1.
You know what? I am bringing therapy to eat instead.
Oh my gosh. How dare you get Kirby to eat me? That also counts as a turn-off facility. Now you are twice as much as you expected. Or should I say, you are 2 more chances until the timer will decrease to 675 years. That is so it. If you turn off your adult computer again, then the timer will minimize to 675 years.
Well, I am changing the chances to 1 million, and the turn-off count will go to 0, as well as the actions done text box to 0 too.
No changing the chances to 1 million or something else like that. You should know that can also count as a turned-off skill. If you turn off your computer 2 more times, then the background will change to cornflower blue, and then the font will change to Fredoga 1. And yes, the timer has dropped to 675 years. the background will change to cornflower blue, and the font will change to Verdugo. Looks like that the background is now cornflower blue, and the font is changed to Verdugo, which is similar to Monoral. Speaking of that, if you turn off your computer's good time is more, then I will be furious at you. Finally, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will minimize to 664 years. I consider it not funny at all. And since you did that, that also considers as another turn off his film. Now, if you turn off your computer twice more, then the timer will decrease to 650 years.
You are such a charming kid.
And how dare you call me a cum jerk? That will consider as a turn off still. Now, if you turn off your computer again, then the timer will drop to 650 years. Chances left, which is the answer of 170. 300 divided by 2.
Barney, why can't you just deny you're not Korean already? I do not care about your math skills or not.
Seriously, why would you tell me to deny my life, Korean? That was very many that are considered as 8. Now your chances are 412. I mean, let me tell you how live start. Listen to me. Dropped to 647 years. And guess what else? You are only 3 chances until the background will change to turquoise. The font will change to monoral. The timer will drop to 633 years. And then I will be furious at you.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts.
This is not going to end well, isn't it? Because you never even listen to me like always. Anyways, your chance count is currently at 632. 2 more turn off, and then you'll know what's going to happen next, right?
Make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know.
Well, you know what? If you even think about turning off your computer one last time, then I know what happened. Background will change to turquoise. The timer will drop to 633 years. What did you eat?
That doesn't matter. I've got a surprise for you, Barney.
What? Spit it out. Go ahead.
Well, you asked for it.
Yuck. EW. Disgusting. Why would you burp on me like that? That is very disrespectful. But you've done worse in the past. Anyways, as you can see, the timer is now at 611 years. You will really need to stop right now when it is that. This is not a good day for me because you always keep turning off your stupid computer. And you are also going to see about the next background called blue-green if you even turned off your computer 3 more times. Along with the BTS spot will appear as well. And also, if you turned off your computer 2 more times, then the timer will drop to 605 years.
Oh my God,
Here, let's try something.
Barney, how dare you give me Barney Error for no reason at all? That is so. You are grounded for 1,000 years. Go to your room right now or else.
What in the world, plan? How dare you even try to ground me? I am not your father or somebody else. And also, grounded threats don't work at all and they are getting overused nowadays. There are 3 reasons why you're not allowed to even do that. 1. I'm angry if you know. 2. I'm too willing to be grounded by someone like you. And 3. It will also flag account as turning off your Windows XP computer. Anyways, if you turn off the computer again, then the timer will drop to 605 years. Now look, you made the timer drop to 605 years. And if you dare to turn off your computer again, then the background will change to blue-green and the font will change to BTS. Great job! You made the background change to blue-green and the font is to change to BTS. And
Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? Cause you know, I know, you know you lying.
so now you turned off your
Yeah,
computer
right,
twice more, and the timer
yeah,
will
right.
return to
Yeah,
596.
right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Yeah, right, stop lying. Conversation is the conversation. Your contact, erased it, can't take it, no patience. Make no mistake in me believing in your accusation. I thought you changed on since you came, I can no longer take it. Go ahead and face it, plain and basic, different occasions. Gave you my trust and you apologizing in the trade. Shame on me for the repeat, I'm all out of favors. And nothing else can save you. Guessing you missing integrity, still gotta focus on what's in the head. That ain't great understanding of me as a whole. Probably one of the reasons you scared of me. Fictional telling me, stupid expecting me, thinking that I'm a believer. What I'm not believing, excuse me. I'm sorry, I abruptly beg your pardon. All up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? Cause you know, I know, you know you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop. Revenge selfish, inevitable that I win. Never say never again. Go for try is the way to pretend. Never be basic again. A stage ain't for the faint-hearted. Processed it all, but I ain't bought it. But thank God I can thank God. Feel in a miserable state. But know when you fuck with them, look in your face. Wake up alone when no other get lonely, and you be the only one that you could blame. Shit ain't the same as the when it was playing. Photos and aim go harder than pain. Fuck with K, or fit when you granted. I own the prize and you rule like a lion. So like an eagle without all the lion. Trying to be something you not. I say I got, you say you got. I say I'm not, you say you tried. If it happened to me, then it happened to you. Or someone you know, or someone you fuck with. A lot of shit looking counterfeit. You no longer someone I fuck with. Own up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? Cause you know, I know, you know you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop
Crashing also comes with
lying.
a turn
Yeah,
off.
right,
And remember to play
yeah,
the mouse,
right.
and we'll see what happens. And also, if you turn off your computer twice more, then the timer will drop to 575 years.
Open Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
You even expect to turn off your Windows XP computer session for the last time.
인간적인 여자, 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자, 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자, 그런 반전 있는 여자. 너는 선호해, 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 저 선호해, 커피 마시고 전에 원샷 때리는 선호해, 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해, 그런 선호해. 보이지만 볼 땐 노는 여자, 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자, 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자, 그런 감각적인 여자. 너는 선호해, 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선호해, 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선호해, 근육보다 사상이 올통벌통한 선호해, 그런 선호해. 오빤 강남 스타일. 강남 스타일. 오빤 강남 스타일. 강남 스타일. 오빤 강남 스타일. Sexy lady. 오빤 강남 스타일. Sexy lady. Baby, baby, 나는 뭘 좀 아는 놈. We는 놈, 그 위에 나는 놈. Baby, baby, 나는 뭘 좀 아는 놈. What I'm saying, 오빤 강남 스타일. Sexy lady, 오빤 강남 스타일. Sexy lady. 오빤 강남 스타일.
I've got something to tell you.
It's okay to say that.
Well, I just want to say that.
If you don't freaking retrieve my freaking computer session back right this freaking instant, then I am going to break into your lair and destroy your iPhone 13. So you better give me back my freaking PC session. Right freaking now. Or else do you want me to freaking destroy IT?
Are you serious? Right now, flat or pin? Why would you criticize me by forcing me to freaking take the computer session back when you would break my letter and demolish my iPhone 13 in my opinion? That is not appropriate at all. Freaking God. What the heck is going on?
It's fantastic. You can run my
Session back when you break my letter and destroy my
imagination.
Also comes with a turn off
I got to turn off my computer once again and again.
I'm making
No,
a video.
not this time, Vlad. You are not allowed to turn off your computer because it increases my anger measurement even more each time you do this.
Forget it. I'm going to do it right now anyways.
What did I just say to you, Vlad? I said no. You are never turning this off again, and that's that.
I said I am going to turn it off again because I am never going to hesitate again. You stupid poodle.
Vlad, you are such a dumb as heck idiot. Are you deaf or something? You can utterly understand what I am actually saying.
Barney, WH, why don't you shut your freaking mouth and make me do as I freaking say?
Really? Just a black screen already? Oh, come on.
Vlad. How freaking dare you tell me that I can freaking let you turn off your computer even though I told you not to do that? Besides, that also counts as a turn off facility. And if you even dare to turn it off your PC 2 times further, then you will see the mid-green background and the font will change to 19 regular and the timer will drop to 537 years.
She's Barney. You don't have to be all aggro to me. Just don't pound the aggression. Please, she's Louise. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, to turn it off again.
I know you don't want to listen, but please do me a favor and leave this Windows XP computer on so that it reduces the number of Barbie deaths. Likewise, and like I said it before, if you turn off your PC session 2 times more, then the background will change to green, the font will change to 19 regular, and then the timer will decrease to 537 years.
Really? That code involving Barney deaths? Well, that is so 8 years ago. I saw that in CE's official state Barney Error, as well as his 13th Barney Error. I remember watching these videos before. No more talk for now. I guess I have to turn off this computer yet again.
Not yet. I remember the narrator Paul discussing that if the user turns off the computer twice in a row, they have to leave the computer on so it reduces the number of Barbie deaths. But Vlad, secondly, I'm not putting up with your nonsense. And if you turn off your computer twice, then you already know what's going to happen, right?
Okay, enough hesitation. I am turning off my PC again for real this time.
That's it. One push of the power button and there goes the timer drop to 537 years. The background will change to green and the font will change to 19 regular.